how has your experience been here in India overall? The people, the tennis players, the juniors that you meet, and secondly, how do you think PBI is trying to change the way tennis is played or perceived, or the approach towards the foundation of tennis in India?
Yes, well, the first thing that you mentioned, that was that's my biggest impression here in India. What I like the most is people, and this is something that I also carry since my days in Dubai, where you have a lot of Indian expats, and they're very prevalent in tennis as well there. So I had experience to work with them and to travel, even to bring them back to Serbia to train and play matches. So just my experience expanded here. I love working with Indian kids. They have this kind of discipline and dedication, and the friendliness that I received here in Pune overall, it's something that's I has I have to say it's much better than anywhere else where I've been. So that would be my biggest impression. I really like it. Um, Now, talking about PBI again, PBI as a company is a very old company. What is mostly important is it's the biggest tennis provider globally in the world. It spreads all over the world, and it works on so many levels, from hotels to the academies to the residential areas and so on, and provides a different spectrum of tennis services. Now, what is very specific for India, where PBI already had a foothold in the early 90s, they were kind of pioneering, bringing the programs and systems, international programs and system to India even then. And now, maybe compared to other locations like exclusive resorts around the world, in India, it really works on bringing those programs and implementing them in the whole development. In 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 my case, specifically around junior tennis and development from the basis on, that's already implemented for 15-20 years around the Western countries and Western Hemisphere. Uh, the best proof of that is definitely the Bangalore Academy, which is there for 5 years now in this amazing sport center. And it already developed and upgraded its system to the level where they have several ATP, WTA Indian players and dozens of ITF players, as well as a very strong grassroots and ITA development, with great success. We had recently some really amazing success with one of the players, the PBI, that's now reaching very close to the 300 rank WTA. So the programs and systems that they're bringing in India is really based about development and about the performance. What does that mean? That means we are here to really train the Indian coaches to bring up the programs and systems that are already implemented for sometimes in other countries around the world, which for us is something that we feel it's lacking a little bit on a grand scale in India, as a vast country as it is. And with a proper development from the beginning on, I think India can also start catching up a little bit with that high level of professionalism that's seen in coaching, and of course with the results